Guys, I got 4 blasters here. I think they're still called blasters. Bonus boxes of Chrome 4. Can't believe it. I found it in Walmart. I had to go grocery shopping. Randomly looked over. This is probably the 8th time I've been to Walmart just looking for this shit. Finally found some. They had 4. I bought 4. Spent $80. What the fuck? $80. You know, I think a lot of the hype around Chrome, it's not about the actual product. Here's the deal. I just spent $80 on 4 tiny boxes. I'm not looking for a hit. I need a hit. Because if I don't get a hit, I just wasted fucking $80 on a bunch of rehash. That's what I think is happening in the hobby. I don't think people like Chrome like forever, like enduringly love Chrome. They're looking for hits because they need hits. They spent so much fucking money on this shit that they need to get their money back. I also found this Roy Bot. Finally found him in the store. Best sculpt by far. I think Weird Wendy's second. So I'm going to be opening him up. I think I'll open him up on this live stream. Let's get to the Chrome first. I did leave Weird Wendy on the shelf. She was also out there. It's nothing that, let's be honest. This is always going to be like a C item. I don't think anyone was standing out on opening day waiting to get inside Walmart to get this when it was first released. Let's be honest. This is not something anyone really even knew they wanted or cared about. But looking at Roy Bot here, he's pretty amazing. If you've been watching my live streams, you know that I've been getting the prototypes for these. So I'll show those real quick. Here's Weird Wendy prototype from China. Here's Dustin, Stranger Things Garbage Pail Kid prototype. Here's Steve prototype. And here's 11 prototype. I'm sorry, I don't know their actual names, like Garbage Pail Kid names. But yeah, so I am definitely interested in these. But again, it's never going to be this hot item. But I do like Roy Bot. And we'll open him in just a minute. I'm going to take him out and throw the box away because I don't have room for this shit. So yeah, let's get started. Now, I'm not going to wear gloves. I think that's pretty corny. But I did wash my hands. Okay. Here is box number 1. Using my trusty tool here. Always save, at least 1 or 2 of the boxes. And then the boxes I have left over, I'll cut up into panels. And then I'll put them into my eBay packages. I've been doing this exact thing for at least 15 years as a seller on eBay. I give random strangers who don't even collect Garbage Pail Kids pack wrappers. I give them box paneling. I've been promoting Garbage Pail Kids the whole time. I'm like one of the biggest promoters of Garbage Pail Kids. Wow, these are ugly. First impression, I have not seen the pack yet. I just realized that. Why is it red right there? That looks really bad. Okay, let's dive in. I noticed it's still in this really brittle, these little, I don't know, what is it, poly? Yeah, it's not too bad to open. I like to save a few of the wrappers. All right. This will not go this slow for the whole time. I'm just opening a few of these up very carefully in the beginning, but the rest I'm going to rip the fuck open. Greta Garbage. Hollywood. Now, I do have very fond memories of OS4. I remember, being a kid and opening those yellow packs. I felt like I was a pro by then. I'd only really honestly experienced the green packs. That's the ones I first opened. But it felt like I had done so much business within OS3 that by the time the yellow packs got around, I really felt like a pro. Oh, that's weird. Look at that. Okay. What am I looking for? Okay, why did this pack have 5? Wait. Okay, that pack had 4, but this pack had 5. Y'all saw that, right? I don't know if that's normal. Had the X Factor in there. It's pretty. I mean, obviously, this is a great character. I've always liked this character. So far, first impressions. I'm not feeling much. I felt a little bit more for the OS3 for some reason. And I don't know, there's something off with the contrast. These look a little light to me, like they should be darker or something. Could be, I could be wrong. Maybe my eyes need to adjust to them. Something's a little off with these. They don't look quite as saturated in contrast. You know, the range of colors looks a little... Yeah, what the fuck's wrong with these cards? Are y'all's like this? Maybe it's the angle. No, it still looks gray as fuck. Yeah, the printing quality is not as good as Chrome 3. This one's okay, but I don't know why this one's so washed out. I'm going to have to get my old cards out. There's no way this should look like this. There's something wrong with these cards. Y'all know that, right? Yeah, there's something wrong with these. Okay, I come to my first weird one, new one. Yeah, it looks really bad. Engstrom. I mean, for Engstrom, it's, you know... I mean, it's below average. I don't think we needed that card. They're obviously kind of forcing these cards in these Chrome series. We don't need them. And obviously the artists aren't into making them. They just need to make what they want to make. Okay, Hygiene, great character. He too looks very... what's wrong with these cards, man? Tiffany Lamp was always an ugly card, but she also looks really washed out. I can get to the bottom of this. So those are the ones that I'm saying are very gray. He's kind of in the middle. But these are darker. Y'all see that? Oh, damn. They even messed up Rocky Horror. He's kind of in the middle. Or she. Bloated Blair. Okay. Yeah, I guess this is going a little slower than I intended, but I'm trying to get to the bottom of what's going on with the colors here. Actually, let me open 2 of these packs so I don't have to keep putting you down to open packs. So open here. Again, I just washed my hands with soap and all, so but I'm not wearing gloves or anything. All right. Yeah, she has that real light gray look on her. Yeah, they messed up the shadows on that. What's going on? I actually would put her in the worst pile. Okay, here's a... what is that? I don't know. Purple Wave or something. Hip Kip. Yeah, I always loved Hip Kip. I remember as a kid, I always felt weird for liking this card. I didn't know if I was supposed to like this card. I know that's a weird thing to say. I don't know. I always felt some sort of way about this card. Same thing with Rocky Horror. I definitely love this card, but I was like afraid to admit I love this card. I don't know if you were the same way when you were a kid, but this one might be a little strange to you. Yeah, I also felt the same way about Hip Kip. I didn't know if... I don't know. I didn't know really what it was about. I mean, obviously he's like a bohemian, like hippie character. But I didn't know why he deserved to be a Garbage Pail Kid, if that makes sense. But it wasn't even that. I just didn't know if it was kid enough. It felt kind of adult themed. Oh, this is really bad. Whoever designed this, sorry to say, it's a piece of shit. So, yeah, you should not do Garbage Pail Kids. At least think, okay, this is really pretty rough here. We should be way past this type of art and level. I mean, I know it's an Engstrom. That's very sad he's dipped this low. Obviously, he was not into that character at all. You know, James Warhol talks about that. And as OS went on, at the very end, he started losing interest. He got tired of making them. Imagine what John Pound felt like. But Warhol mentioned he got to where he couldn't even hardly finish them. He was so bored with Garbage Pail Kids. And if you look at old Warhol's, his art did get a little worse at the end because he just was not into it anymore. And apparently he had a girlfriend at the time. This is Garbage Pail Kids history. He had a girlfriend at the time who was an artist who would actually finish some of his older ones. I'm talking OS 14. That's what I meant. She would actually do them for him because he would get so bored and with with his designs, his Garbage Pail Kids designs, because he's a Mad artist. He does Mad magazine. Those are much higher level IPs than a Garbage Pail Kid franchise. But yeah, his girlfriend would finish some of his art for him. That's just crazy, man. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing where I open these packs real quick. Yeah, I'm still in this mode of like carefully open them. Sorry, it's just habit. That one got ripped. There's definitely art to opening these. I went over it before, how you pinch down right there. I don't know if you can see that. And then you pull out like a chip bag. Yeah, man, so when I'm going through these, I am cognizant that I did just spend $80 on these packs. So yeah, I would like to get something back for my money, but that has nothing to do with what I want as a fan of Garbage Pail Kids. This has nothing to do with me as like I was when I was a kid, when I was opening these to have fun. This is like, I just fucking spent $80 on this shit and I need to see something back. Right? So I think a lot of these people out there, a lot of collectors have spent so many thousands of dollars on Chrome 4. This one's great too. What the fuck's going on? Ew. Oh, come on. What is this? Sapphire Steve. Oh, like Seth. Oh. Okay, this is what they should have done. They should have done Chrome 4, and as an extension of Chrome 4 online only, done these weird little cards that look so ratchet. Oh, they're so bad. I mean, does anyone like those at all? Probably not. Okay, this one's not too bad. Sorry, okay, I guess I should be looking for C names, but I'm not very lucky, so I don't really need to go that slow. I just know I'll never find one. Okay, this is really rough too. A black jacket is now gray, like a light gray even. It's pretty rough. There's absolutely no inspiration in this. There's no patches on his coat. There's just no distinction. It looks very generic and Fisher Price even. It's like the Sesame Street version of a biker, basically. Teddy bear. Yeah, these X-Fractors are pretty. I will give Topps that. They did hit a home run when they made those. I believe they came out with in Target. They were Target X-Fractors for a while. That's a nice one. Still, the colors are off. They don't look as deep as they should be. And these new ones just do not belong. They look really bad. Okay, that's pretty. I will give them that. I have a bent corner, by the way. Crystal Gale with X-Fractor does look good. I'll give them that. It looks kind of Christmassy. But with Garbage Pail Kids, do I want that? I've got my own Christmas shit. I have it all in my attic, stuffed in my attic. I don't need a bunch of Christmassy bullshit. I needed Garbage Pail Kids to be that underground, gritty, punk, rock and roll, just gross themes. I didn't need something for Christmas. You see where I'm going with this? So I feel like we're getting where the artists are out of ideas, the company's out of ideas. They're making these really shiny, pretty cards, and it's just getting ridiculous. I mean, what's next? Diamond cards? They're gonna make, Garbage Pail Kids Ruby cards, or we have Sapphire. They're gonna be ruby ones. They're gonna be emeralds and diamond. Who wants to see Foxy Francis in green tones? No. It's just gotten so far away. It's gotten so bad that John Pound doesn't even want to be associated with Garbage Pail Kids. Have you seen his recent interviews? Like, you can tell he just does not want to talk about it at all. And a lot of these guys are just trying to separate themselves from this franchise. And now Fanatics is just run by lawyers and just business people. It's so dead, man. It's so gone. Yeah, so on my title, I put fake it till you make it. I just put that because, you know, I don't like Chrome. Obviously, I'm not a big fan of it. I did just invest $80 in it. I've invested a lot of money in the past in it. Best thing I ever pulled, I did pull a pound auto of New Wave Dave in the first series. Definitely the best thing I pulled. But yeah, man, I see all you guys having fun with it, and I see my friends loving Chrome. And it makes me feel like a parent. It makes me feel like a dad. You know how your dad or mom used to say, I just want to see y'all have fun. Like, seeing you guys happy makes me happy. And that's how I feel about Chrome. I just look around at my friends and they love it for some reason. And I don't have to understand it. It's like watching your kid play Minecraft. I don't like Minecraft, but my kids enjoy Minecraft so much that it makes me kind of happy. And I have, like, you know, low-key fond memories of Minecraft, even though I've never played it really. So that's how I feel about Chrome. I see everyone enjoying it and you know, spending thousands of dollars on it. So it makes me, as like your father, feel, you know, just a warm feeling inside. This is an absolute tragedy. I have seen this online where they misspelled Max Sachs. They took probably the best character of OS4 and messed it up. That's like messing up Adam Bomb or Nasty Nick in Chrome 1, you know. That just should have never happened. And that just shows you who's running this new company. They're just clueless to what we need. Yeah, guys, I'm not feeling anything. These cards were always just kind of like a B-level cards anyway. I mean, you have your stars, you know, they're pretty easy to pick out. You know, it's pretty obvious who the best ones are. But there's so many duds. It was kind of like the first really super average set we've had. And really, Garbageville Kids went downhill from here, too. So I really don't know what they're going to do with this. I know they announced Chrome 4. Supposedly, Chrome 5. Supposedly, it's already been printed. I sure hope they used a different company, because whoever they used turned the blacks to gray. Y'all see that? Her hair was black. It wasn't gray, like an old woman. Yeah, we got to get to the bottom of... what happened with the printing, man. We knew it was an issue going in, that, you know, it was delayed because of the printers. I guess they had to go with some, you know, like really super, maybe a printer down in Mexico. I don't know. Maybe someone they hadn't used before. Maybe someone who was using their basement as a print shop, and they just had to settle for whoever, and that's why these look so bad. That's a refractor of some sort. Yeah, I'm down to like 5 packs. Y'all can go on. There's nothing in these, let's be honest. Yeah, I'm not going to pull anything. And it's pretty rare that any of the main Garbageville Kid collectors ever find anything. It's always some random fuckhead who buys like 1 pack, just randomly. Oh, let me pick this up. And they're like the luckiest bastards in the world, you know. I went to Rite Aid. Remember back in a brand new series. Oh, I went to Rite Aid and bought a blister pack and pulled 5 sketches, that sort of bullshit. It's never any like the main guys who invest a lot of money. It's always like these super lucky random bastards. Oh, God. I don't know, man. There is something wrong with... That's pretty. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay. Yeah, so I'm even doing it too, where I'm looking for a hit because the cards, I've already seen these a million times. They over mass produced these OS4s back in the day, and they're mass producing them now. It's pretty out of hand. Let's open this bad boy. I'm surprised how easy these open, by the way. You can just, there's no tape or anything on them. You just pull them right up. Yeah, he's pretty badass. He's like, I want the quality of Chrome 3 back in Chrome. These suck. Yeah, these definitely suck, though. I mean, they're gray. Sorry, I have not been really around in the groups lately. I've been really busy on some other shit, on some new shit. And I don't know if your guys are talking about it, about the quality being so bad on the prints on these or not. You probably are. I mean, it's pretty obvious there's an issue. I did catch a little thread about Maxi, Axie there, Axe or whatever. Yeah, man. Yeah, I pulled nothing and just wasted $80. Is what it is. I tried to fake it. I never made it, and now I'm bitter. What if I put these all back in these boxes and tried to get a refund? That'd be awesome. I did find this Pride ice cream. It was the other day. I didn't eat it. It looked really gross. I just emptied it out. I'll be saving that. I missed the June 19th one, though. It was actually kind of like it's sort of like banned a little bit. It was taken off the shelves a little early, but they made a June 19th one for like Black Pride, and unfortunately I didn't find it in time. And yeah, that's all I got, guys. Y'all have a good weekend. Go to, this is what you do. Go to Walmart, go to the card section, pick these up, and when you're holding them, say to yourself, there's nothing in this box. Do I really want to waste $20 on something I already had when I was a kid, and it's the worst? It's worse than that, even that quality. And you're just going to get mad. And yeah, so it's probably better at Walmart to put this back on the shelf, and because this sucks. Russ Van out.